Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome inside the West Fargo Sheyenne High School today. It is EDC State Qualifier Day with 3 games here at West Fargo Sheyenne, 3 games later at West Fargo High School, and coverage today on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance. For your insurance needs, visit irieinsurance.com. Get a free quote today. My name is Kevin Kochman, here with the broadcast as we bring you the action from West Fargo Sheyenne. Also joining along, because he hasn't had enough basketball yet, is Chase Miller. And Chase, good morning. Do you do a little breakfast basketball?
Yeah, I love it. Brunch and basketball, you can't do anything more. Typically at this time, we're getting ready for 6 consecutive games at the Shields Center, but because North Dakota State has a basketball game, you know, they moved it to West Fargo, Sheyenne, and West Fargo. But still, Kevin, all 3 of the games here at Sheyenne, win or go home, and that's what you like to see during this time of the year. And all of them have their own intrigue and flavor here in Cheyenne playing on their home court during a tournament game. Well, Fargo Shanley was able to, pick up a victory back on Thursday here at Cheyenne to keep their season alive, Kev.
Absolutely, and the Deacons come in 8-15. I know that their season has not been a roller coaster ride of a lot of ups. There's been more downs than ups, but they found themselves in a spot to place themselves into a state tournament qualifier here. So, I mean, what more can you ask for?
And if you're Fargo Shanley, there's a long history of making it to state, obviously, in girls basketball in the state of North Dakota. You couldn't ask for anything more. That's what you want at the end of the day as a coach. Doesn't matter what your seed line is. Just get one more 36 minutes of basketball on you and see if you can, quote-unquote, pull off the upset. Because truthfully, Kevin, in the girls this year, there's been 3 really good teams up top. Then there's been Cheyenne 4 trying to knock on the door. North was 5, and then, Shanley kind of following them, and that's been the biggest thing. Can there be an upset here in the tournament? There really hasn't been a lot of upsets so far on the boys or the girls side this season.
We'll get you caught up on the tournament bracket, see where we sit, plan the rest of our day as well here today as we got games on the west side of Fargo. West Fargo action from Cheyenne starting here with 3. We'll go to West Fargo High for 3 more, including the championships. The Cheyenne Mustangs 13-10. The Deacons of Shanley 8-15. We'll get our games underway here today. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman, Chase Miller, Joe Lear behind the camera today. Appreciate all the efforts, and thanks to the sponsors for making the broadcast possible, bringing you action of tournament time with yourliveevent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rep warning tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws and the most powerful late models on the planet.
first time ever World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Welcoming you back inside the Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, your insurance needs. Choose Irie Insurance. Look for protection, customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance, IrieInsurance.com. The broadcast of this tournament game is authorized by a special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota State High School Activities Association. EDC qualifier time here today. We've got 3 qualifiers going on at West Fargo Sheyenne, 3 more at West Fargo High here this afternoon. So 6 games to broadcast. YourLiveEvent.com. We're glad to do it thanks to the agreements and arrangements we have in place. The Deacons and the Mustangs. Chase Miller, looking at this matchup, should be a lot of fun between these two teams. Obviously, you look at a favorite, and it's the Mustangs, so the Deacons kind of try to come in here and play a little bit of an upset special.
Yeah, and especially on the Mustangs' home court here. I think the one thing from a West Fargo Cheyenne perspective here, Kevin, it's, having a good start. Against Red River, it was close in the first half, but then Red River does what Red River does, and as Kenyon Wingbuck says, they're a different animal with Jocelyn Schiller, who quite frankly is probably a Miss Basketball finalist once those awards come out here in a couple weeks. But I think at the end of the day, Brennan Dick, Cora Metcalf, that's 1A, 1B here from a West Fargo Cheyenne perspective. They got shooters across the board as well, with the Brim Bishop coming in off the bench. On the opposite side for the Fargo Shanley Deacons, it's really about controlling tempo and pace. If it's more of a half-court style game for the Deacons, I think that's going to go a long way here in this one, Kevin. So if it's a track meet getting up and down the floor, that means probably Brenna Dick is shooting floaters, 15-footers, runners, you name it in her arsenal. If it's more of a 45-50 grinder kind of a game, that's going to favor the Deacons as this one continues.
Shanley got through, of course, falling in the first round as a 6 seed to West Fargo Horse. Got through with a win over West Fargo. The Mustangs were the 4 coming in. They lost to Red River in the semis, so that's how we arrive at this matchup. The next game will be the noon start featuring North and Davies. That should be a fun one as well.
And Fargo North has 0 seniors on their team, so they're bringing everybody back. So, last year they were able, under Coach Kaluza, they've gotten a little bit farther the last 2 years. They didn't make a state qualifier 2 years ago. Last year they did. They played Davies, and now all of a sudden you get Davies again back-to-back seasons. Davies senior with Safransky, with Franks. Franks went over 1,000 career points. Well, Grace Steele is awfully good on the road, right? Olivia Hammis for Fargo North later tonight. And then the boys game, Kevin, with West Fargo and Central. Second time in 3 years those two teams are going to play in a state qualifier in the Knights. They haven't made state in 18 years on the boys' side. That's what's at stake for Grand Forks Central later today.
You've got Red River and Horace for the girls' title coming up later today.
That one should be a dandy. Second varsity year in program history for Horace, and they're already in an EDC championship. They're already making it to state. Jaden Hale is awfully really good. But Red River, as we mentioned, Jocelyn Schiller, a 2-3 amoeba kind of a zone that they get after it. A lot of hustle for Kent Rimplinger's club. But at the end of the day, someone new is going to win the EDC championship for girls. It would be the 3rd year that someone different will win the EDC championship. So that should be a lot of fun, Kev.
You got South and Cheyenne coming up as a qualifier on the boys' side. That'll be over at West Fargo High, and then Davies and North for the title. Buckle up. We got ourselves a fun full day, 6 games in the EDC, and we've got coverage for you on YourLiveEvent.com, the Irie Insurance pregame show. Deacons and Mustangs coming up here today in a qualifier for the girls on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro. The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With All Pet Protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand. Rhino tested. Rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World. CarpetWorldFargo.com.
The Irie Insurance pregame show continues from West Fargo Cheyenne High School. It's EDC coverage today. A state qualifier is happening today between the Shanley Deacons and the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs as the Irie Insurance pregame show continues here today. IrieInsurance.com. Get a quote and learn more about the ways that Irie Insurance can serve you. We'll be getting clear to our starting lineups and gearing up for the matchup here today. But full slate of coverage, 6 games of EDC on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman, Chase Miller, and Joe Lear behind the camera here today, and we're glad to make it possible. Thanks again to all the arrangements for making today's coverage possible, including the hospitality at Cheyenne High School and at West Fargo High School, because it just sure is nice to have the abilities to get the games on in gymnasiums that can accommodate. We'd all love to be sitting at the shack for a full day, but that just wasn't in the cards. You can't always control that stuff.
No, and able to get it done this way, at the end of the day, about 5-6 years ago they had to do this too, just with how the NCAA basketball schedule kind of works itself out. So all roads lead to Bismarck, Kevin. That's the biggest thing. You want to be playing another week of basketball. You want to get at least 2 games in, possibly 3 if you're able to win this one. So if you win today, you make your way. Fargo Shanley, if they win, they'll be the 4th seed no matter what going to state. That is a given in terms of where their seed line is. Cheyenne wins, they could be 3, they could be 4, barring the outcome of the next game. If Cheyenne wins, they're the biggest Fargo North fans, because that means they would be a 3 seed if they can pull the upset over Davies. So that's what's going to be at stake here in the first 2 games.
We're getting ready for the starting lineups just around the corner. Deacons and Mustangs will get the day started on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American Family Agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family Agent.
American Family Insurance.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
We're getting ready for the national anthem and starting lineups here today inside the Cheyenne High School. West Fargo, Cheyenne, and Shanley. Winner moves to the Double-A, Chase Miller, the Double-A state tournament.
Yeah, it's new this season, right? The A and the B going on at Minot and Jamestown, respectively. Congratulations to Mayport CG, Eastern flavored team that's making their way to the state championship game. Thompson lost in a heartbreaker last night against South Prairie Max. Really good back-and-forth game there. But, yeah, Double-A this season, so someone for the first time will be able to bring in a plaque.
Yes.
We'll be able to hang a banner as Double-A champs in North Dakota. Long gone are the A and B days now. It's the Double-A A and B, and also not classes anymore, even though a lot of people still say classes.
Divisions.
But it's divisions.
I, for one, don't like saying divisions, but we'll do it. We'll do it. We will be back with starting lineups before the Mustangs and Deacons take the court on YourLiveEvent.com.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
And we bring you back here inside the Cheyenne High School for the starting lineups in this one, a state qualifier for the Cheyenne Mustangs and the Shanley Deacons. See where the chips fall. I'm Kevin Kochman, and joining us, Chase Miller as well, and behind the camera, Joe Lear for today's call of the action. Game number one features Cheyenne. They'll be the visitors, and Shanley, the home team, here on the scoreboard as we see it on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's get to our starting lineups here today. Starting lineups are brought to you by the Empire Sports Complex. Calling all sports fanatics, it's time to unleash your inner athlete at Fargo's Empire Sports Complex. Open gym sessions, personalized one-on-one coaching. You'll find everything you need to get your game on. Don't wait any longer. Head over to theempirefargo.org. Start your sports journey today. We get the starting lineups underway with the Deacons and the Mustangs. We see them here at courtside. YourLiveEvent.com, and we look forward to sharing the Mustangs, of course, wearing the blue and orange today. Not a combo you see too frequently, but of course, for those in the EDC, you've grown very accustomed to the Mustangs. And they're visitors today on their home court.
Yeah, they are. With just kind of how the bracket kind of worked out a little bit. Cheyenne kind of reminds you of that Boise State kind of colors that you see. Fargo Shanley, formerly Sacred Heart way back in the day.
Of course.
For the Fargo Shanley Deacons, the SHAC, the school paper, Sacred Heart Athletic Club Colonels was the acronym there for the SHAC that I know you like to get some history in as well, Kevin.
I'm a fan of that.
It should be a lot of fun. So, yeah, West Fargo Cheyenne, the visitors, but the higher seed. Fargo Shanley will be the home team, the lower seed, just on how the cross-bracketing works in the EDC tournament. It's a double elimination, right? So if you lose one, you can still get to state. You lose two, your season's done. That has not changed. The only thing that changed from seasons ago, instead of having 12 teams in the conference, you have 9 teams in the conference, and it really is now a Metro League, Kevin, with just Fargo and the Metro schools here on the eastern side. The western side still has Williston, still has Dickinson, but Minot North will be a varsity program coming up here with Minot, then obviously the Bismarck and the Mandan schools of the world.
Starting lineups here today for the Empires. You're seeing the individuals come out and get recognized here today. We've got for the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, they go a sophomore, number 10, Cora Metcalf. They go a sophomore, number 11, Callan Faucheur. They also have a starting here today for the Mustangs. Evie Seavold is a freshman wearing number 13. They'll also start a senior, number 25, Brenna Dick, who is just coming out of the lineups now. And they also have a sophomore, Zoe Keeney. She wears number 30, standing at 5'7" in the lineups here. For the Shanley Deacons, are starting lineups from the Empire, as the Deacons will roll out here. A junior, number 4, Nora Roney. They'll also start today a senior, number 20. That is Mez Hakeem. We go by Mez, right? We also want to get out there a junior, number 32, Erica Warner, and also an 8th grader, number 34, Riley Sievert, for the Shanley Deacons. Here's Seeley Stockmore. Seeley Stockmore, a senior, number 41, in the starting 5 as well for the Deacons.
Yeah, Seeley Stockmore, for Fargo Cheyenne.
Can't even read my own typing.
And then there you go. And then you got Keene again for West Fargo Cheyenne. Should be fun. Again, for Fargo Cheyenne, want to make it a half-court game. If you're the Mustangs, you want to do what your Mustang is, your Mustang logo and your nickname is. Get up and run. That is exactly what the Mustangs want to do here today, Kevin.
All right, very good. Thanks for the updates. We're all square. Starting lineups again, brought to you by the Empire, Fargo. Starting lineups, we're ready to roll. Let's play some basketball. State qualifier between the Mustangs and the Deacons. Deacons will go right to left wearing the whites, and the Mustangs in the blue here today as we get ready for the opening tap. And today's officiating crew, you're going to recognize them, because I know you do, Chase.
Oh, you got Ryan Gellner putting the ball up in the center circle here. That's going to start things off right off the bat for the officials here for our first 3 games.
Hunter Fingston, Taylor Anderson also out there today.
There you go.
I even said Fingston's name right, didn't I? Kinda.
Fingston, Logan, and Hunter, they've been doing a lot of basketball here the last couple weeks with those 2 brothers.
Stangs and Deacons tip it off. We're underway a couple minutes after 10 o'clock, and the Mustangs will have it to start at Seavold. And the Stangs in the blue bringing it across midcourt on the dribble to start things off. The blue and orange. Brenna, that's going to be Zoe Keene. Worked the basketball down inside, lost it out of bounds in our first turnover of the game. Be Deacons basketball as Shanley's fans. And West Fargo Cheyenne showing up here today to take in a state qualifier. Deacons, Roney will bring it across midcourt on the dribble, fire it right side, a pass to Sievert. Riley Sievert, share it over to Wanner. Down inside, tipped away, and will be out of bounds in front of the Mustangs bench. Deacons basketball as they'll maintain. Underway here, 17:33 to play first half. Deacons basketball, they'll inbound, and it got as quiet as a library for a moment inside West Fargo Cheyenne High School. Share the ball outside the arc, skip it up top. This will be Roney driving, shot off the glass, no, draws a foul. We'll go to get our first free throws of the day.
Shanley first trying to get that backside sealed on the 2-3 zone, but then Roney does a good job making her way to the paint on the inbound, and so far a good start for the Deacons, forcing a turnover, getting to the free throw line, and something for Cheyenne that we're going to see a good majority of throughout the day will be the Metcalf pick and roll, whether it's against a zone or possibly a man pressure defense, getting those guards the opportunity to see if they can hit a 3, Kevin, or get, Cora there on the pick and roll.
Roney makes the first free throw, second free throw rolls in as well. Foul was on Zoe Keene, her first, team's first for the Mustangs. And Shanley has a 2-0 lead. All of a sudden my scoreboard doesn't want to update that, so we're having some fun early on, I guess. Mustangs basketball, it's going to be a drive to the basket, shot no good. Rebound is going to be loose down inside. It's going to roll out. We're going to see Zoe Keene grab the rebound. Now a look at 3 is no good. Rebound bounces around down inside, and coming away with it will be Erica Wanner for the Shanley Deacons as they'll move it from right to left. Deacons basketball. They lead it 2-0, 16:50 to play in this first half. We've got a turnover now. Deacons turn it over. Mustangs basketball going to bring it across midcourt. 3-point look deep right here from Brenna Dick. The senior connects. 3-2. Lead change. Mustangs with the advantage.
Good shot by Brenna Dick, and talking with Brenna a few weeks ago, she mentioned that, hey, sometimes Coach Wingenbach maybe doesn't like what I particularly do shooting, but hey, if she makes him, it's a no yes every time here for Cheyenne.
Well, it is going to be basketball down inside. Deacons ball. We're going to get a shot on the way, and it's up. It's good. Erica Wanner, the junior, connects, and it's 4-3. Deacons with the lead over the Mustangs early on. 4-3. Deacons with the advantage. Chase, maybe you just take away a little play-by-play for a moment here. I'm going to see if I can't figure out why or what.
Yes, we got a jump ball right now going on, and so far for Fargo Shanley, good jobs. As we mentioned, they needed a good start against this Mustang team early on to continue to go, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
All right, Deacons basketball. They're going to come across midcourt on the dribble, move it over to Sievert. Sievert's got it on the left wing outside the arc. Fire pass right side here to Erica Wanner. Wanner on the wing. That one had to restart on me, so not sure why or what. We still have connection, which is good. A little background is Shanley going to turn the basketball over on the steal. Driving, scoring right side. That's Benedict. She's got 5. And Cheyenne with the lead, 5-4, 15:35 to play here in this first half of girls basketball, a state qualifier in the EDC. Driving, Deacons basketball. And driving inside, a shot, no good. Rebound. Callan Fosher grabs a rebound. That's her first rebound of the ball game. Up the floor, Mustangs ball. Left side going to take a launch, and a 3 is good. That's going to be Evie Seavold connecting for 3. Mustangs lead it 8-4 over the Deacons. 15:13 to play in this first half. Passing right side. Hakeem going to save it back inside. Now turning it over. Deacons turnover 3 in this first half. Mustang basketball, bring it across midcourt stripe. How about a deep 3 from Benedict? It's no good. And a rebound comes down from Nora Roney. Roney and the Deacons bring it across. Mez Hakeem's got it right side. Work it back inside. Roney from the free throw line. Going to kick it left. Share the ball around the perimeter. It's Wanner down inside. Jump shot for Stockmore, no good. Rebound comes down. And it is going to be Benedict and Mustangs up the floor. Stangs now work it. Here's Metcalf. Metcalf for 3. Cora Metcalf with the triple. It's 11-4. Cheyenne leading Shanley. 14:28 to play in the first half. As on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, Mustangs leading the Deacons. YourLiveEvent.com.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. New exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com. Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Well, it's 11-4. Mustangs leading the Deacons. 14:28 to play first half girls basketball and a state qualifier in EDC on YourLiveEvent.com. Work the basketball over as driving in. Deacons ball out of the timeout. Sievert kicks it on the wing. Now it's Roney top of the key. Left side, share it to Wanner. 3-point look on the way, and she connects. Gives the Deacons 7 on the board. Now 11-7. Stangs with the advantage here first half. Girls basketball. Mustangs, right side, share it over to Callan Fosher. Fosher's going to work it, now passing. Here's Dick once again. Deep 3 is off the mark. Rebound to Callan Fosher. Fosher, left side. Looks like everything's back thanks to intrepid efforts from Chase Miller here and some technical work done. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touched by the Deacons. It'll be Mustang ball. 13:50 to play first half. Stangs work the ball out of the sideline here, pass in front of the Shanley bench. Seavold's got the basketball, going to work it now, driving, kicking out. Share it up top. Kendra Nickerson on the floor for the first time today, and the Stangs will turn it over. Mustang turnover number 2 in the first half.
Boy, if Shanley comes back, though, in this first half, Kevin, that was a big 3, right? 11-4 coming out of the timeout. Get something positive to go through the cylinder. That was a large one on the last possession.
Right side, Mez Hakeem works it to the wing. Deacons down inside. Hakeem kicks it back out. This will be Roney. She'll launch. That's a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down. Hakeem going to keep things alive for the Deacons. Now a shot inside. Stockmore's no good. Rebound is going to come down to Seavold. Seavold with it. Here come the Mustangs the other way. Mustangs up the floor, pushing, and we're going to get a foul called. No shot, foul called. Mr. Gellner will provide the details.
Stockmo there. The one thing that she can do, again, is just impact the game without scoring. She gets those deflections. She gets those 50-50 balls. Mezaku, same thing, just like her older sister. You got to box her out because if you don't, she's like a moth to a flame. She's going to go get that basketball more times than not.
Mustangs basketball. Floater into paint. Shot rolls, good.
Brenda Dick with another 2 points, and that's the
7.
thing. That's the thing, Kevin. She can do it from 25. She can do it from 5. She's got the foot shot. She's got the floater. She's got it all in her arsenal.
Deacons basketball down inside. Now kick it back out. Hakeem with it. Now going to kick it up top. This will be Wanner. Skip pass, and it's turned over. Turnover 4 on the Deacons here in this first half. 12:43 to play. Now we see Mustangs with a steal coming the other way. Deacons with a steal the other way. That is layup no good. Turning the rebound to Kendra Nickerson. Nickerson, the junior, grabs this one. Will get a foul. And it's going to be on Nickerson. Or did she step out of bounds?
I'm going to say that she had their hand on the basketball enough when her foot was out of bounds. So a turnover here for West Fargo Cheyenne.
Got it. That's number 4 in this first half of play. Deacons inbounded the basketball. 13-7. Going to kick the ball out here. Dietz. Chance, she comes off the bench. Shot no good. Then Deacons tried to save it. Lost out of bounds. So it'll be Mustang basketball. 6-point advantage. 13-7 here first half. Inbounds coming. We'll see Brenna Dick tossing it in here for the Mustangs. Deacons coming with a little bit of pressure, at least, if anything, for a little show. Now they'll back it off, and Cheyenne brings it across midcourt. Kick the ball left side. Brenna Dick down inside a pass. Shot no good. Loose. Rebound comes down to Roney. Deacons running the other way. Skip pass right side. Erica Wanner for 3. Right wing. That's another big one. She's got 8 here in the first half, and it's a 3-point game.
All of a sudden, 2 threes here, the last 2 field goals for Fargo Shanley. Kevin's just trimmed that deficit right down to a possession.
12 minutes remains, first half. Kick it left side. A 3-point look. Greenwald's shot no good. Rebound comes down. That'll be Sievert. Riley Sievert's going to grab that one. Up the floor. Can Wanner do it again? She's maybe got the hot hand. Get it inside. Kick it up top. 3-point look is short. Down. Tied up inside. A battle for the basketball, but it's going to go the way of the Mustangs with the possession arrow.
And you mentioned, Cheyenne being the visitors on the scoreboard. They're not on their normal bench. That is the visitor bench here at West Fargo Cheyenne. Shanley, where normally the Mustangs are sitting. So it's a little bit different in that regard too, Kevin. So maybe the tournament feel adds a little bit more to it, just seeing the game from a different side.
Inside shot, no good by the Stangs. Rebound comes down. Adura Isaac into the ball game. Junior comes in for the first time today. Wearing number 2 on the jersey for the Deacons. Hand to Nora Roney. Skip pass right side. They'll work it to Wanner in the corner. She'll drop a pass down inside. It's going to be turned over by the Deacons. That's turnover 6 here in the first half, and some more substitutions. Aaliyah Jackson going to enter for the first time for the Mustangs. Also seeing in the ball game, Evie Seavold coming back in as well for the Mustangs. Working to Brenna Dick. We'll bring it across the timeline. 11:15 remains first half. 13-10. Deacons trailing. Mustang basketball. Jackson work the ball here to Brenna Dick, top of the key. She'll look for a screen, unable to get so. Work it, Seavold. 14 on the shot clock, driving in, hits a brick wall. Now a shot up, no good. Inside, rebound to Aaliyah Jackson, and a fresh shot clock. Up top, Brenna Dick from the volleyball line, rattles out, no good. To have that kind of control as Megan Dietz grabs a rebound, that's a special thing, but I'd call that the Caitlin Clark situation, right? That's the Caitlin Clark effect. Ball loose, battle for it on the court, and we're going to see a tie-up. Jump ball goes away of the Deacons. They'll keep it.
Speaking of Clayton Clark, the Big Ten Women's Basketball Tournament at the Target Center. Tickets are sold out, and it's senior day tomorrow for Caitlin Clark. Her last home game ever, as she said it. She will be going to the WNBA draft once the season concludes.
Yeah, wild stuff.
Wild stuff. just like this game so far. It's been good, Kevin. This is what you expect in a state qualifier, right? Your season's on the line. You know that, hey, if you're going to get down, the other team's going to come on a run, and that's exactly what the Deacons able to kind of withstand the early pressure here against West Fargo Sheyenne.
Yeah, Cheyenne had a 7-point lead. Lead is just 3 now. 10:35 to play in the first half. Little floater in the paint there from Megan Dietz on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound to EVC vault. Here come the Mustangs the other way, moving left to right. 3-point look. Absolutely, it's off the mark. Rebound comes down. This will be Wanners. That's her second board of the game, going along with 8 points. She's hit from deep twice. Up the floor, Deacon basketball. They share it to Stockmo. Now works it 2. Again on the dribble, Dietz. Dietz down baseline. Now she'll go 3-point arc, left side corner. No good. Rebound by Wanner, and we're going to get a bucket and a foul.
But Ryan Gellner is going to wave that off, saying it was before. That's a tough one, Kevin, because from up here it did look like it was the and one, opportunity, but enough when she got the ball down, which was about as quick as you can call that, because she didn't hold that ball too long on the rebound there. Regardless, though, the one thing Shanley does have going for him than West Fargo Sheyenne, a little more size, a little more height, and they're getting those second chance opportunities.
13-10 Cheyenne. Shanley ball out of that foul. Foul was given to Liv Jung for the Mustangs, her first, team second. Shot up no good. Deacons with a rebound here. Sievert's going to grab this. Share the ball up top. Isaac, left side. Roney, 3-point look. Tie ball game. Nora Roney hits the 3. 13-13, a tie with 9:45 remaining first half. Mustang basketball. Tie ball game. Share it. This will be Fosher. She'll work it down inside. Up top, Brenna Dick gonna dribble base, now kick it out, blocking foul. She runs into Erica Wanner, and we're gonna see Wanner tagged with a blocking foul, 9:29 to play first half.
What makes Cheyenne more difficult is when others get involved on the offensive side. We know Brenna Dick is gonna get her shots and get to her more than likely 20-some points.
3-point look on the way, too strong from Aaliyah Jackson. Long rebound tracked in front of the bench of the Deacons by Fosher. Nice rebound there, just good focus to track that one down. Dribbling, driving, left side, shot no good from Dick, and we got a foul on the Mustangs and a rebound push. We'll call that one on Leah Jackson. It's her first, team's third now on the Mustangs.
And this is one of those where you kind of feel like Shanley might be the team with everything to gain and Cheyenne the team with everything to lose, right? When in terms of the records, in terms of going through some injuries for Shanley throughout the year, from the volleyball season to the basketball season. But right now the Deacons, that 3-ball has been the X factor.
Deacons basketball, kick it out. It's Isaac, left wing, work it down inside to Stockmore now. 3-point look, top of the key again. That was for the lead. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Fosher. That's her 4th rebound of the game so far, and we're tied at 13. With it, left side, Brenna Dick. Gonna share it now to Metcalf. Little hezzy dribble there. Left side shot by Fosher's no good. Rebound inside Siebold, and we get a foul call. No shot. Foul going to be on Roney. That's her second for the Deacons, team's third.
A pretty clean game, all things considered. Just 16 fouls combined here, Kevin.
That's it. 8:43 to go in this first half. Timeouts from Petro Shopping Centers. We got the scoreboard. 13-13 from United Savings Credit Union. Cheyenne and Shanley knotted up on yourliveevent.com.
We've got your back. Protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our service agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Timeouts brought to you by the Petro Shopping Center, your one-stop travel hub for all your road trip needs, just off 45th Street, 994, Fargo. They bring you our timeouts. We're tied at 13. Cheyenne and Shanley in a state qualifier in EDC girls basketball from Cheyenne High School. Inside, the Mustangs out of their timeout, work the basketball. Brenna Dick's got it. She'll put up a floater just inside the free throw stripe. It's no good. Rebound, long one. Isaac's going to grab it. She'll start to push for the Deacons. Work the ball right side. Skip, Riley Sievert on the wing. Share down here to Flaherty's in the ball game now off the timeout. A shot inside is no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Looked like Cora Metcalf got her mitts on that one. That's her first. Basketball to the hands of Fosher. Lost the handle for a moment. We'll pick it up. Metcalf, three-pointer in the corner. Shot off the mark. Rebound is tracked down, and going right back up with it was a Dick for the Mustangs. No good on the shot. Rebound, Isaac. Isaac's going to step back. High arcing shot is no good, and Brenna Dick with a rebound on the other end. She's got a motor on her. She doesn't quit.
For Cheyenne, they got to get the lid off the cylinder. They've been stuck at 13 what feels like an eternity right now, Kevin. And also, some of these turnovers, one and done. They're not getting second chance looks. Give credit, Shanley's defense being very active right now, and for that reason, that has really kept them in the game. Again, the lower the score, the more it's going to favor Fargo Shanley, and they're playing right to that tee right now.
Mez Hakeem checks back in. Meziku Hakeem, she's back on the floor for the Deacons as 13 all, 7:40 remains in this first half. Passing in, Hakeem looks right side, going to be turned over. Good defense by the Stangs, and a turnover. Deacons up the floor. A quick pop for three. Brenna Dick's shot is no good. Meziku Hakeem grabs a rebound. That's her second for the Deacons. We are still knotted at 13. Both teams are, they're trying to take the lid off. Chase, it hasn't quite gotten off yet.
Fargo Shanley, they're not a team that known to score the basketball a ton this season, but hey, these threes.
Not happening again by Erica Wanner. Long rebound out of bounds. It'll stay Deacon basketball. 7:09 to play first half.
And the Shanley Deacons have made, 4 field goals so far here, Kevin? Maybe 5, and most of them are threes so far here today.
You are right. 4. 3 out of the 4 are from deep. A couple of free throws from Roney. We've got Erica Wanner with 8 and Denora Roney with 5. That equals 13. Learn your math on a Saturday morning. Basketball up here to the Deacons. They'll get it to Stockmore right side. Down inside. Hakeem goes up. Shot is blocked. Rebounded. Kept alive by Riley Sievert for the Deacons. And then it'll be a turnover. West Fargo's going to take the basketball. Cheyenne up the floor. West Fargo Cheyenne's dribbling. Keene left side. How about a three for the Mustangs? It's no good. Rebound again down to Sievert. That's her 4th of the game. Deacon basketball. Erica Wanner is going to share it here to Adura Isaac. Isaac back inside. Stockmore's going to take the jumper. It hits, and somebody scores.
A good high post touch there. Seeley able to just turn around, and Stockmo buries one. And what I like there, Kevin, she didn't hesitate. She was open, took the shot, able to finish for 2.
Lead change, 15-13, Deacons. And we're going to get a travel on the Mustangs. Their 6th turnover in the first half. 6:18 to go before halftime, and Mustang timeout. As our scoreboard from United Savings Credit Union, Shanley 15, Cheyenne 13, yourliveevent.com.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Shanley leading Cheyenne 15-13 on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, uscu.org, as the Deacons inbounding with a 15-13 lead here in the 6:15 mark of this first half. That's all we have left before the halftime connection. Here we go. Work it down inside. Seeley Stockmo is going to kick it out. Work it to Isaac on the wing. Skip pass down inside. This will be Wanner. Free throw line area was contested. Isaac with the rebound, then turned over. As the Mustangs in a little trouble in the backcourt. Official's going to dole out the foul here. This is going to be on Riley Sievert. It's her first, team's 4th now on the Deacons. 4 for Shanley, 3 for Cheyenne.
I like to see Cheyenne do something and get into the paint. I know there's some size, and Fargo Shanley's been active with their, man pressure defense, but like to see something on a pick and roll with Metcalf or get at least inside like we're seeing right here.
Keene out to Nickerson. Kendra Nickerson, a junior. She'll work it left side, share the ball outside the arc to Cora Metcalf. Dick goes right. And now she'll kick it out. Nickerson, deep 3. In and out. That one down in the cylinder and back out. 5 rebounds now for Adura Isaac off the bench. Nice little showing for the junior. Work the basketball to Meziku Hakim. She'll work it. Stockmore free throw line jumper is short. Ball tipped in the air, and Metcalf's going to put the mitts on it. And we're going to see a foul in the backcourt. This will be on, they're going to tag Seeley Stockmore with that, the senior, her first. Team's 5th now on Shanley.
Shanley might have wanted a jump ball, but regardless, that one in the backcourt sometimes, if you don't get a clean look on the ball, it's going to be tough, especially from the official's angle there, Kevin, to see that reach around.
15-13, Shanley leading Cheyenne. 5:15 to play first half. EDC state qualifier here today. First of 6 games we've got at yourliveevent.com as the Mustangs turn it over again. Down inside, it's Hakeem stealing it away. Take the errant pass and work it up here. Share the basketball. Riley Sievert kick it down into the corner. This will be Stockmore's. Kick it back up top. Wanner's got it on the wing. Back out right side. Isaac, 3-point look. This is a long 2. And Adura Isaac, more than just a rebounder.
I think right now, Kevin, she could be an early contender for our player of the game potentially right now, more so with what she's doing off the bench for the Deacons.
Huge. 4:30 to go, first half. Deacons 17-13 leaders. Mustang floater in the paint. Can't even get a shorter one to fall. That was Keene. Keene's going to grab the rebound now in the corner. That one also doesn't fall. There has to be something on the rim. Stockmore with the rebound. Here comes the Deacons the other way. Shanley basketball. Erica Wanner, top of the key. 8-15 record for the Deacons, and they're playing with nothing to lose. Down inside, Meziku Hakim scores it. The senior for 2 more, 19-13. The largest lead of the game is Shanley's now at 6.
And the ironic thing is the last time Cheyenne played in this court against North, they scored their season high on Tuesday in points here, Kevin.
Benedict's shot no good. Rebound comes down to Erica Wanner. It's number 4 on the night for her as Shanley rebounds the basketball very well here today. Share the ball to Sievert. Sievert back to Wanner. Skip left side. Here's a look for Stockmore. The 3-point shot no good. Rebound loose. Who's going to track it down eventually? Riley Sievert grabs her 5th. How about a 3 from Isaac? No good. Hakeem with the rebound. She'll crash the board. Shot no good. Long rebound comes down to Wanner. Now a shot inside is going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Deacons. Wild and crazy stuff here all of a sudden. And the Deacons are just crashing the boards, and they lead at 19-13, 3:17 to play before halftime.
Cheyenne scored 83 points on Tuesday against North on this very one, and it's been about 8 minutes since Cheyenne has scored here, Kevin. They've been stuck on 13 for an eternity.
Work the basketball down inside, kick it back out. Fosher is going to have it, and Sockmore got a little physical. Ball left the hands of Fosher, and then ball trickles out of bounds.
The one thing I will say, the 50-50 plays right now are going to the Deacons, right? Those second chance opportunities, the loose balls. Maybe there's something that gets tipped out of bounds if it's off of white, if it's off of blue. Right now, everything going Shanley's way. So now it's the Mustangs that have to withstand this battle and try to close out the last 3 minutes on a run.
Sievert left side to Megan Dietz off the bench. The sophomore works it to Meziku Hakim. How about a 3-pointer for Roney? You betcha. Nora Roney has 8 in the first half, and it is 22-13. The lead is 9 for the Deacons. 2:39 to play first half. Mustangs basketball. Alan Fosher is going to work the ball here to Seavold. Evie Seavold is going to try to spin back out, kick it. This is Fosher driving up and underneath. Shot good. There is a bucket. It does go in. 22-15 the scoring. 2:23 to play first half. Seemingly about 8 minutes of clock time there with the Mustangs not getting one in. Now they do. And it is Deacon basketball. See if they can translate and get some positivity before halftime. All right, so we're going to...
Got enough of the body, and there's going to be a foul right there. And Ryan Gellner going to talk with Kenyon Wingenbach, and it'll be 2 free throws. That was tough. That was
tough call.
It could have been a jump, but enough of the body there for Jackson to commit the foul.
Foul on Sievert's her second. Team's 6 now on Shanley, or I might be off. I thought it's 6, but they're only showing 5 up top.
Yeah, on West Fargo Cheyenne, the foul there with Jackson.
Oh, excuse me, my bad. Yep. That's where I got it all wrong there.
But those are tough ones. I mean, again, it doesn't come back and haunt you at this point with one missed free throw, but the second one here, and it picks up a foul on a pretty steady player here for Cheyenne.
Hakeem misses, second good. There you go. I was just looking on the wrong side of my score sheet. That happens sometimes. I'll never say I'm perfect. 2:07 playing first half. Deacons by 8, 23-15 over Cheyenne. Floater in the paint, shot no good. Rebound comes down. This will be Sievert again. That's Sievert's 6th rebound of the game. And a steal. Brenna Dick going to take the basketball away. 10 turnovers on the Deacons and a left-hand layup. Brenna Dick scores it. 23-17. Lead is 6 for Shanley, and now nearly stolen in the backcourt again. Minute 45 to play first half. Down inside, Deacon basketball passing. Meziku Hakeem, no. We're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Mustangs. Cheyenne basketball. Zoe Keene will inbound from the backcourt. Toss it in, and here comes Benedict with the basketball.
And 32 for Fargo Shanley, Maggie Shorma. 32 again for Fargo Shanley, Maggie Shorma here back in the game.
Got it. Right side with it. Skip pass, Riley Sievert. Roney, left side down here to Stockmone. Shot up, no good. No good there. And rebounded, tracked down. It's going to be Brenna Dick. Right side passing. Foscher's got it. Right side on the wing. Skip left. Seavold. Inside, turning it over. Steele Deacons up the floor. Hakeem shot no good. And we'll get a foul. Couple of free throws coming here for the Deacons. It's under a minute to go first half.
For how everything probably has gone wrong from a Mustang point of view, it's only single digits. You know, as much as everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, if you're Coach Wingenbach, the message has to be going into the half, you know, flush whatever happened in the opening 18 minutes. It hasn't been our style of game by any stretch, but very much within striking distance to come back and make it a ball game from the Cheyenne perspective. From Shanley's perspective, Kevin, how can you bottle this up for 18 more minutes of play going into that second half?
Both free throws made by Meziku Hakeem, and now it'll be 25-17, the lead over Cheyenne. Cheyenne basketball. Left side. Mustangs with it. EDC Vald handing it off. This will be Keene up top. Brenna Dick looks at it. 45 seconds to play, first half. Mustangs reset the half court. 10 seconds to shoot. Brenna Dick with a floater from the free throw line, and she gets it. 11 in the first half. 25-19. 30 seconds to play before halftime. There's about a 4-second differential shot clock to game clock here. With it, Isaac, top of the key. And we're going to see a timeout, Deacons. With 19 seconds to play first half on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, Shanley 25, Cheyenne 19 on yourliveevent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Timeouts brought to you by Petro Shopping Center. Petro Shopping Center, head over for a feast fit for a king. Chicken from Popeyes, a juicy cheesesteak, melt in your mouth Cinnabon. The Dolly Down Restaurant. Hit it up. Chase Miller approved. Kick the basketball left side. Down, shot, good. Bucket good for the Deacons. 3 seconds to shoot inside. Getting it off before the horn is Aaliyah Jackson, and we go to halftime. The Deacons 27, the Mustangs 21 at halftime. United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. EDC State Qualifier on yourliveevent.com. Halftime report is next. It's brought to you by First Class Mortgage.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Shopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Shopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
Red River Valley Speedway.
Racing runs May through August. For more details, visit redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
It's halftime. Halftime is brought to you by First Class Mortgage. More than just our company name, it's the way that they do business. For information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. First Class Mortgage with a halftime report. It is the first of 6 EDC games today on yourliveevent.com, and we've got a dandy here so far. It's Shanley 27, Cheyenne 21. Dandy from the standpoint of it's a close ball game. As Chase said a little bit ago, maybe not dandy the way that Cheyenne likes to play. Maybe for the Deacons, this is the way that they need to win the ball game. They're playing well and doing things the right way. Don't take that away from them. But, things like this does happen from time to time. And right now, Shanley's been able to kind of control. They've been rebounding the ball really well, and that's been a huge piece.
Well, I've talked to coaches, and they've always said, Chase, it's a simple game. If you can't score the ball, you're probably not going to win. And that's exactly what Cheyenne is having difficulty of doing right now. With that all being said, though, the 18 minutes has not gone your way. But it's not like you're out of this game. You're only down by 2 possessions. And that has to be the message to Coach Kenny Wingenbach. And I think also don't force it, right? We've seen Cheyenne have a lot of early shots in the possession. We didn't really see a lot of ball reversals. We didn't see Fargo Shanley have to work defensively. So if I'm Kenny Wingenbach, yeah, you want to play fast, but it has to be controlled, right? If you get in the front court, not there, set up an offense, reverse the ball, and get some quality looks. And once they got the lid off the rim, they got right to the 10. That's what has to happen moving forward. On the Deacon perspective here, the 3 ball has been the deadly weapon. And then the second chance opportunities to get to the free throw line. That's been combination A and combination B. And Maggie Shorma has done a really good job with her size, her athleticism, trying to disrupt Brenna. Brenna is going to find up a way to get 15, 20, 25 points. But Maggie Shorma has done a really good job so far in this first half, being on the guard of her the most, Kevin, and just making it difficult for Brenna not to get going. Because, again, we've seen the range. She's going to throw it up from 25, 30 feet if she's open. So you got to guard her right when she gets in the front court.
We will talk more about our first half stats when we come back. It's First Class Mortgage halftime report. YourLiveEvent.com. The Deacons of Shanley 27, the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs 21. YourLiveEvent.com. Halftime report continues after this.
Let the team at Taxman help prepare your taxes and answer any of your tax-related questions. From financial planning, payroll services, and retirement planning, Taxman focuses on your unique tax, accounting, and consulting needs. For expert, affordable service from accountants that care about you with a combined 200 years of experience, choose Taxman. Open year-round with offices in Fargo and Moorhead. For more information, go online to fmtaxman.com.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
When it comes to your next outdoor project, let the team at Turf Tamers take care of you. Turf Tamers provides the professional services and is your one-stop shop for turning your dirt yard into a beautiful oasis. When you choose Turf Tamers, you can trust that your outdoor spaces are in the hands of skilled professionals who truly care about creating beautiful landscapes. For a quote or more information, go online to turftamersfargo.com. That's turftamersfargo.com.
The halftime report from First Class Mortgage on yourliveevent.com. The EDC tournament coverage here today. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing you first-class service, first-class knowledge, and first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. First Class Mortgage halftime show. First half stats. I got Cora Metcalf for the Mustangs with 3 points, couple of rebounds. Callan for sure has got Fosher, that's 2 points, 4 boards. Evie Seavald, 3 points, 3 boards. Brenna Dick with 11 points and 4 rebounds. Zoe Keene with a couple of rebounds, and Aaliyah Jackson 2 points right at the buzzer and a rebound. Mustangs have not gone to the free throw line. 17 rebounds, 9 turnovers to my numbers in the first half. For the Deacons of Shanley, Odura Isaacs got a couple of points plus 5 rebounds, all off the bench. Nora Roney with 8 points, 2 boards. Mez Hakeem's got 5 points, 3 boards. Megan Dietz with a rebound. You've got 8 points and 5 rebounds for Maggie Shorma in that first half. Riley Sievert, 2.6 rebounds, and Celie Stockmo's got 2 points and a rebound. It's a 10 turnover first half for the Deacons. 23 rebounds, they're 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and really nobody in foul trouble. Relatively clean for some breakfast basketball earlier today as got underway at 10 o'clock. And, well, this is first of 6 games. Second game of the day here in the region in the EDC tournament. We've got North and Davies. It's a noon start time here today. And then it's going to be later today, championship side at 5 at West Fargo High School, Red River and Horace. We've got 6 games, the EDC tournament, all yourliveevent.com. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to the sponsors for making it all possible. The First Class Mortgage halftime report. Shanley leads Cheyenne 27-21. Second half of basketball is coming up. You've been involved with our halftime report from First Class Mortgage.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
And we're back to start second half basketball, the first of 6 EDC games here today, setting up a state tournament next week. Chase, you're going to Bismarck, right?
We're not going to Bismarck. I wish I was going to Bismarck. We got state qualifiers on Saturday, Kevin, to worry about with A and the B. But, yeah, everything's going to Bismarck. Yes,
that's
right. For one of these teams, they're making their way another week to the capital city at the event center.
That should be fun. We'll see who gets to make the trek with this game between the Deacons and the Mustangs. Deacons now moving left to right. They inbound the ball. Second half is underway. Swinging around the perimeter. Sievert outside the arc. Going to work it down inside. Turning. Hakeem shots up. Was deflected. Was fouled. Cora Metcalf is going to be tagged with a foul. And we've got a couple of shots for the Deacons at the free throw line.
Cora trying to get out and hedge a little bit in front. And as she did that, just good pass. And there's no backside defense. So Hakeem easily had an easy look at the hoop there. And Metcalf will pick up the foul. Force Hakeem to try to make it at the free throw line. But so far here, Kevin, we'll see what the wrinkle is from Kenyon Wingenbach, and we'll see what the wrinkle is from Fargo Shanley, getting the first couple minutes of the second half with the halftime adjustments.
Hakeem at the line. She's got the first in, second in. She's now 5 of 6 at the line, and the Deacons 21 leaders over West Fargo Cheyenne. Mustangs basketball. See if they can get hot. Working on their side now with the side of their bench and everything too. Sometimes maybe get a little extra communication that way. Shot too strong by Metcalf. Deacons were volleyballing the ball around, trying to get possession. End up watching it slip out of bounds. Mustangs will keep it. Mustangs inbound. Blocked shot from the backside, and it'll be rebounded by Kim, and it'll be the Deacons with the basketball, leading by 8, 17, 18 to play in the ball game. Left side. Sievert, up top, Nora Roney. Roney, they kick the ball over to Maggie Shorma, down inside, turning, Stockmore with the shot, up, no good. Rebound for Metcalf. Metcalf played pretty good defense that time, kept Stockmore off of her toes there, and now moving the ball around the perimeter. Here comes the Mustangs, Seawald with it. Up top, Keene with the ball, now sharing it, deep three on the way. That's Brenna Dick, shot is no good, rebound lost out of bounds. And it'll be Shanley basketball off that long rebound miss.
Maggie Schummer's, it's not a boxing one, but it's man pressure defense with no help, right? So if there's going to be a one-on-one drive, if you're a player and you get by your defender and Brenna Dick's on your side, there's no going to be help coming because Shorma is sticking on Brenna Dick throughout.
Turning. Nez Hakeem with it. Shot misses. Fosher's got the rebound. That's her 5th. Mustangs have it. They trail by 8, and they'll work the ball across midcourt. Brenna Dick going to work her way inside. Guarded by Shorma, and Dick scores that one. She's got 13 in the game and took care of business.
Yeah, nice little spin. Able to, again, she's undersized against Shorma, but able to use that backboard to her advantage. Good move there by the guard.
Work it. Stockmore from the baseline. Shot good. Sealy Stockmore for 2.
And Sealy, I think a lot of teams will say, you'll give her an opportunity to get some looks up, but a couple looks she's got in this game, Kevin, they've been really wide open looks. Yeah. So those are looks that Coach Wingenbach's not going to like.
Deacons by 8. Brenna Dick right side lost a handle on it as she was working it over to Seawald, and it'll be a turnover. First turnover of the second half of the Mustangs. Deacon basketball. Roney looks a pass, works it to Sievert, driving inside, and we're going to get a foul call here on the Mustangs. Deacon flag waving down to our right. Foul will be called. This will be on Callan Fosher. It's her second. Team is first in the second half. Make it second, for the Mustangs. Free throw coming. This one's good for Riley Sievert. She'll have another, as we'll see subs. Liv Jung checks in. And checking out as Evie Seawald. Substitution for the Mustangs. Sievert at the line. Riley Sievert's free throw's good. Makes both, and it's 34-23 now. Deacons leading the Mustangs. 11-point advantage for Shanley. The 15:30 to play. Brenna Dick outside the arc for the Mustangs. Crossing over. Sherritt. Keene for 3. Left side is no good. Rebound lost out of bounds by Cheyenne. That's turnover 2. And we'll see a timeout for West Fargo Cheyenne. Shanley fans enjoying this one. They lead 34-23 over Cheyenne on our timeouts that are brought to you by Petro Shopping Centers Fargo and YourLiveEvent.com.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
Petro stopping center with our timeout as we've got your one-stop travel hub for all your road trip needs. VIP treatment. Let the team roll out the red carpet for you just off 45th Street, I-94, Fargo. Scoreboard from United Savings Credit Union. Locations in Fargo, Dilworth, and Detroit Lakes. Discover the credit union difference at unitedsavingscu.org. Shanley leading Cheyenne 34-23. Just over 15 minutes to play. State qualifier in this EDC girls basketball tournament. As a first of 6 games here today on yourliveevent.com, covering EDC, among other tournament games with A and B girls basketball audio only. Deacons with a basketball, but we left the music on.
Yeah, they don't want to do that. I mean, in practice, that's fine for some teams. Some teams, enjoy having some music while you get some shots up. Games, though, Kevin, got to get back to just the fans yelling. That's it.
All. You just got to hear everybody coaching from the crowd, but that and the encouragement voices as well that get shared. Work the basketball. Roney shares it around, and as Akeem's got it, work it over to Maggie Shorma. Shorma is tackled there by Brenna Dick, but it'll be a foul as it was more of a collision rather than a tackle, and it'll be Maggie Shorma, her second personal. Team's first in the second half on the Deacons, who lead at 34-23, just under 15 to play.
Can that be the, if you will, the momentum starter or the engine starter now for Cheyenne, right? A good defensive stop. You get a foul on Shorma. Now you got to capitalize here offensively.
Dribbling, driving in, kicking out left side. It'll be Fosher with it. Right side, share the basketball to Liv Jung, who's in the ball game. Down inside, they get it to Cora Metcalf, who kicks it out. Left alone. 3-point look, no good by Keene. Long rebound, though, keep the possession alive as was tracked down by Liv Jung, the junior. Now stepping back, Fosher, left side, down here to Dick. She'll throw one up from the baseline, from down inside, under the paint, shot no good. Rebound Shorma, rebound 6 for Shorma, and the Deacons 1-point lead, 11-point lead holds. Deacon basketball, got a little fast there, and Brenna Dick from the defensive side, tipping the ball out. Down inside to Mez Hakeem, left side. Work it Stockmore. She'll drive it baseline. Little floater is no good. Rebound Metcalf. Metcalf, rebound 4. Keene up the floor. Mustangs, deep 3 on the way. Got it. Brenna Dick hits the triple. Second time she's hit from beyond the arc today, and that's 16 in the game. 34-26 cuts the lead to 8. 13-47 remaining in the ball game. Hakeem for the Deacons. Kicks it out. Left side, Stockmo from the corner, left side, yes. Deep 2 for Seeley Stockmore.
And Stockmo has just been able to have some big-time shots throughout this game here, Kevin. Really good play.
Yep. She's got 6 points, and they've all been very timely. But now, speaking of timely, Cora Metcalf gets the Mustangs fans back inside here and rejuvenated. And one opportunity. Stockmo's going to be tagged with a foul, her second, team second on the Deacons here in the second half. Couple of subs. We'll see Megan Dietz check in for the Deacons. And we're going to see free throws coming. Cora Metcalf, chance at the 3-point play. This one on the way. Got it. Cora Metcalf makes 36-29 the score. The lead is 7 now for the Deacons of Shanley with 13:20 to play in the ball game. Swinging around the perimeter. Deacons basketball. Sievert works it to Shorma. Maggie Shorma shot no good. Or was it a pass to Hakeem? Going to go with a shot and a rebound. Missed shot then on a 3 ball. Rebounded by Sievert. She tries to extend the possession, but it's going to go the other way. Deacon turnover number 1 in the second half.
And for Cheyenne, now all of a sudden you make a field goal here, get to the free throw line. Kev, it's back down to a 2-possession game.
Mustang basketball. Brenna Dick will bring it across midcourt. She dribbles right, kick it down inside. Mustangs keeping it out. Nickerson, right side. 3-point look on the way. Bing, bang, boom. It's a triple for Zoe Keene. That's a big one right there. Cuts the lead to 4.
And someone other than Brenna Dick scoring as well. That's going to be big here as this game continues.
Timeout. Shanley, they lead Cheyenne 36-32. The Petro stopping center timeout on yourliveevent.com.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, 36-32, Shanley leads Cheyenne, 12:42 remains. And now a Shanley turnover right out of the timeout. Up the floor, Dick from the paint, she scores it. Brenna Dick's got 7 in the second half, 18 in the game, 2-point ball game, 36-34.
Good transition there, Keene with a nice pass to Brenna Dick to get that one in for the 2 points, and points out the turnovers here for the Stangs.
Jumper on the way by Shorma's no good. Rebounded by Cora Metcalf and a foul. Scoreboard issue was corrected. There's all of a sudden a little hiccup there between the official scoreboard. We got it. 36-34 is the right 2-point lead for Shanley. And a foul is the first on, let's see here. Is that Wanner? No, the 23? Is it 33?
I think they...
I'm trying to make sure I've got the correct numbers on the floor here, and I'm not seeing a 33 on the floor. There's a 23 on the floor.
Probably on 23.
There's a 23. Megan Dietz, heavier first. So they guys messed up on the scoreboard. 3 on the Deacons in the second half. Right side, skip it around. Brenna Dick for 3 in the lead. Mustangs can't come up with it. Rebounded but turned over as Keene came in and rebounded it. Turned it over trying to save it. But then Dick takes it away to tie the ball game. Layup is good for Zoe Keene. 36 all. Tie ball game with 11:45 to play.
Those Keene and Brenna Dick steals right now, Kevin. Those are momentum-changing plays.
3 turnovers in the second half for Deacons, 2 of them here in the last 2 minutes. Shorma's shot no good. Rebound comes down. That'll be Cora Metcalf, her 6th of the game. Knotted up at 36 with the Deacons and the Mustangs. Deep 3 for the lead. Brenna Dick. 39-36, and a lead change. First lead since it was 13-10 back in the first half for the Mustangs.
That's how quick Cheyenne can score here, Kevin, too, in the last 2 minutes.
Got it going. They erase a double-digit deficit. And a steal. Deacons turned over. Brenna Dick, if she could have dunked it, she would have. Laying it in for 2. 41-36. That right there, folks, is a 15-0 run for the Cheyenne Mustangs and a timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by the Petro Stopping Centers and on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Cheyenne 41, Shanley 36, yourliveevent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Petro Stomping Center's timeout. Of course, around the clock, they've got you covered every day of the week with a wide selection of food, winter gear, and gas for your ride on 45th Street, I-94 Fargo. Petro Stopping Center's timeout. Cheyenne on a 15-0 run, taking a double-digit lead deficit and turning it into a 5-point lead, 41-36. Deacons basketball, 10:48 to play. They're down by 5. Game is 57 minutes old from when we had the opening tap, just a couple minutes after 10 a.m. today. We're going to get a foul call to the Mustangs. It's on Brenna Dick. That's her first, team's third, each team with 3 fouls here in the second half. Inbound's coming. Down inside to Stockmo. She'll go up. It's blocked by Metcalf. Saved, but now turned over. Now we'll go with Metcalf there with that one, and it is 41-36. Now steal, Mustang steal, turned over, up the floor. Isaac shot no good. Rebound comes down to Metcalf. Traveled with it. Deacons basketball.
I was going to say, Shanley almost should have let the first shot that got blocked stay out of bounds because it would have got, the ball back for Shanley, but eventually she gets the steal anyway, and the Deacons, have 10 seconds go off the clock, and they get the ball back anyway, Kevin.
Look at that. It all comes out in the wash. I think that's the term that people use. Mezakim going to be a three-point look here for the Deacons, and Dietz, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Zoe Keene. That's rebound number 4 for Keene. Keene dribbles. It's going to be Dick this time now as Keene passed off to Brenna Dick. She is fouled. She'll go to the line for a couple of free throws.
And when Cheyenne was stuck at 13 forever in the first half, it's been Fargo Shanley kind of stuck at 36 now. It feels like on their perspective for quite some time.
Very accurate. Maybe not quite as long. We're looking at about a 3-minute stretch, but that's a long time when the other team has scored 15.
And that's the thing. And again, it goes back to what we said in our pregame show, right? The lower the score, the better it's going to be for Shanley. But Cheyenne can score in bunches here under Coach Kenyon Wingenbach, and they've been able to do so mainly points off turnovers, and then Brenna Dick finding ways to get others involved. And when she's got the open shot, she's got the green light. She's a gunslinger.
Free throw no good there by Brenna Dick. She was 0 for 2 at the line, and the rebound comes down to Nora Roney. Roney with 8 points in the first half. She's been shut out here in the second half. Shanley as a team with 9 in the second half as a total. 3-point look. Shorma, no good. Rebound is down, and coming away with this one is Zoe Keene. That's rebound 5. Up the floor. Putting the pedal to the metal. Mustangs basketball down to the baseline. They'll kick it up. Ball is tipped out. Swing to the corner. Nickerson for 3. Oh, baby! Kendra Nickerson with the triple. 44-36. The lead is 8 for Cheyenne.
And points off the bench for Coach Kenyon Wingenbach and someone again other than Brenna doing the scoring.
Deacons basketball. Maggie Shorma works it to Odura Isaac. Shorma goes right side. She'll step back. Good defense there by Nickerson as well. Kick it around. Sealy Stockmore shot's no good. Rebound inside. It's going to be Mezakim. Shot no good. Must be just this basket, Chase. As
Cheyenne would say yes, because the first half
they would
it's
agree.
the same.
Brenna Dick, deep 3. No good. This one off the mark. Rebound comes down to Mezakim. Yeah, it could be just this side of the hoop. That might be the deal, but don't take anything away. It's been a great run here. Both teams have taken advantage of opportunities, and now it's the Mustangs that are pulling away a little bit, forcing a turnover the Deacons inside.
The Deacons only got one timeout remaining, so from the coaching staff perspective, the players got to turn the ship because you can't call that last turnover here, Kevin, with 8 minutes left to go in the game.
Right side, Metcalf. Share the ball up top. It's Liv Jung on the floor. 13 on the shot clock. Mustang basketball, and they are taking time off the clock. It appears to be intentional, and then we'll get a foul call as Sealy Stockmore up top reached around that time. They're going to tag with a foul. Sealy with her third personal, and 5 now on the Deacons in the second half. We'll see a sub coming in. Aaliyah Jackson. Nope, check that. Look the other side. Riley Sievert's going to check back in for the Deacons, and exiting will be Mezaku Akeem. Check out.
And for Shanley, just got to get something to go through that cylinder, but also you got to continue to play some good defense right now. You can't let this lead balloon anymore.
Dick with a shot that rattles off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Stockmo, and we'll get a foul. Sealy Stockmo got a little wild with the left arm. I don't know if that's the one they're going to tag. Sealy with her 4th, team's 6th. She was trying to get some separation.
That's tough, right? You got a player dropped on, and Kenyon Wingenbach thought it was on the Mustangs, so he's having a little smile there with Ryan Gellner because he goes, wait, she shoved, and Ryan's like, yeah, that's who the foul was on. So he has a little grin on that one.
Gotta love it. Liv Jung with the basketball right side, down into the paint, back out Metcalf. Jung's got it. Looks to handle, will share it to Keene. Work the ball to Brenna Dick. Floater in the paint's good. Brenna's having herself a second half. 46-36. Mustangs leading the Deacons. 10-point advantage, just under 8 minutes to play. Shot good. Stockmore with a shot there.
That takes the lid off the rim, if you will, for Fargo Shanley, but it's got to start defensively now. They got to be as active as they were in that first 10 minutes of the game.
It was a rough 6-minute scoreless drought. Driving, scoring, Brenna Dick. 48-38. Yeah, it's going to take a lot. You got to get the defensive end to also help the offensive end. Deacons basketball, they're going to work at left side. skip pass right. Shorma will get a travel called on Nora Roney. Turnover number 6 on the Deacons in the second half. Subs coming in. Mezukua Kim will come in. Stockmore's out. Mustangs make a sub as well. Liv Jung going to sit down, and it's like Nickerson's back in the ball game. They've got Callan Fosher returning. She's got the basketball top of the key for the Mustangs. Skip left side. Keene down to a turnaround jump shot by Metcalf. No good. Rebound comes down to Riley Sievert. Sievert with her 8th rebound of the ball game. 7 minutes to go. 10-point advantage now for the Mustangs of Cheyenne. Left side, Isaac drives in, kick it back out. This will be Sievert. Baseline. Jumper is no good. Turning with a rebound. Mezukua Akeem follows and scores. She's got 9 rebounds and 9 points today. 48-40. Isn't even afternoon yet, Chase.
It's not even afternoon yet. You can still get some breakfast in you.
You sure can. Driving. Layup no good by Brenna Dick. The rebound comes down to Adura Isaac. That's rebound number 6. Sievert works it here to a jump shot on the way by Roney. It's no good. And then Deacons try to save it, but it goes off the backboard. That's out of bounds.
Right now, the difference in this game was that run, as you mentioned, a 13-15-0 run at that particular time, for West Fargo Cheyenne. Down by 13 points, coming back. They got steals. They got transition buckets. Brenna Dick saw some of her teammates with a Nickerson 3, a Keene 3. That would really change the complexion of the game here in the second half.
Mustangs basketball. Work it to Zoe Keene. And again, the Stangs are taking their time here. They got 11 on the shot clock, and there's no need to rush. When Brenna Dick can shoot from the volleyball line, it's no good. Rebound is bouncing around. Cora Metcalf might have taken that off the cheek. Roney's going to grab the rebound. Now Deacons forced in a turnover situation. And it's Mustang basketball again, up to Brenna Dick. Gonna work the basketball to Zoe Keene. Dick has the basketball. Volleyball line again for the Mustangs. She'll drive in. Shot no good. Drawing a foul as she drove into the paint. We'll get a foul call on the Deacons. And they're going to be Odura Isaac's second personal, team's 7th on Shanley. So it's bonus time. 5:37 to go. Mustangs lead by 8.
This is where you put a team away if you're Cheyenne, right? You start making your free throws. You start stretching the game out a little bit to Fargo Shanley. For Fargo Shanley, you got to hope for some misses along the way, and then you got to play nearly flawless offensively here for the last 5 minutes and 37 seconds.
Brenna Dick makes the free throw. She was 0 for the show to start at the line. She makes that one. She's now 1 of 3, improving the statistics each attempt. She makes them both, and that holds true. 50-40, Mustangs leading the Deacons. 5:34 to go. Deacons basketball, kick it up. Free throw line jump shot's good for Riley Sievert. She has 6 in the game, 4 here in the second half. 50-42, still an 8-point advantage after the exchanging of possessions. Brenna Dick and the Stangs slow it down a little bit. Now she's going to attack. Little floater in the paint, no good. Rebound. Dick will grab that one again, and now a jump shot. The free throw line for Metcalf is good. 5 rebounds for Brenna Dick, and Metcalf scores it. 52-42 Mustangs. 5 minutes to play. Winner moves on to state. State qualifier here today. EDC title later. Another qualifier after this one as well. And again, 1st to 6 today, Chase. We've got plenty of opportunity for people to enjoy some games.
And we'll have a fun one for you coming up next, too, at Davies North and Central West Fargo on the boys' side. Cora Metcalf with another block. She's got the school record in blocks here this season, Kevin.
That's a pretty good number.
Yes.
You could do that. Things are in good shape. Deacons were working the ball around, but then a pass a little bit behind. And now we'll share the basketball here. We'll get a tie-up, and ball will go the way of Cheyenne. 4:43 to play. Mustangs by 10, and they'll inbound. Here's Brenna Dick. Will work it across the midcourt stripe. Mustang basketball. After trailing by double figures, they went on a 15-0 run and have the lead, and now Brenna Dick will go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. She drives in and accepts a foul.
At the half, Fargo Shanley obviously was playing extremely well in terms of what they were able to do, particularly from the defensive side. But the one thing they were unable to do in that first half, Kevin, was really put the knockout punch, if you will, early in that first half when Cheyenne was struggling to score. They did enough, but they couldn't get, sustained a 8-0, 10-0 run consistently, and that just allowed Cheyenne to kind of stay in the game, and they've taken full advantage here in the second half.
After trailing by 11, they lead by 13 with 4:15 to go. Inside, shooting on a quick pass down inside to Riley Sievert. We're going to get a foul before the shot as Kendra Nickerson was in the mix down inside, her first, team's fourth now on the Mustangs in the second half. Inbounds coming for the Deacons. They'll toss it up. This will be Adura Isaac. Isaac on the dribble, looks to pass. We'll work it down here to Roney. And out. Dietz. Skip up top. This will be Roney. Isaac down inside and sharing. Up, shooting, no good on the shot. Rebound comes down. And that's going to be Aaliyah Jackson with a rebound after the miss by Riley Sievert for the Deacons. 3:50 to play. Cheyenne by 13. Left side passing. Kendra Nickerson up top. The basketball to Brenna Dick, and the Mustangs are again milking some clock time here with 30 on the shot. They've got 8 to shoot now as Brenna Dick with a floater. Yes, she does it again. Mustangs score, and they lead it 57-42. The lead is 15.
Could be possibly the dagger right there, Kevin, as well.
Last time out for the Deacons. It happens with 3:25 to play. On the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, Mustangs 57, Deacons 42 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Petro Stomping Center timeout. Head over to Petro Stomping Center, Fargo, and feast fit for a kin awaits you. Yes, we're talking about maybe you're feeling a little bit peckish. Dive into some Papa John's pizza, maybe. You want that? They've got it for you. Hit up the glorious Dolly Down restaurants. It's at the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. Their timeouts. Doing some numbers, Brenna Dick with 23 second half points to tag on to 11 first half. She has, 34 of the 57.
That's wild. And she's got some assists on top of it here, Kevin, too, what she's been able to do. But as much as she's got going, there's been some others who've gotten involved from beyond the arc here today, too, with Nickerson as an example, Keene for the Mustangs as well.
57-42, West Fargo Cheyenne leading Shanley. Shanley's last timeout has been used. They inbound. Get the basketball here to Maggie Shorma. She'll skip it left side to Roney. Now into the corner. Three-point look for Sievert is no good. They dialed it up, a nice one. Just missed a shot. And the lead is 15 for the Mustangs. They bring it across the timeline. 3:10 to play. Passing down inside. Metcalf off the board. Metcalf in double figures with 10. 59-42. The lead is now 17 for the Mustangs. Deacons basketball. Meziku Hakeem with it. She'll work it to Sievert. Down inside. This is Shorma in the corner now. Shorma tries to fire one off a leg of a Mustang that time, but ball ends up missing the target, and it'll be a turnover. Cheyenne basketball with 2:30 to play. And they're in control. Can't underestimate the second half that Cheyenne had after trailing by 11 points in the second half and setting it in cruise control. Outscoring it. Do some math here again as we get a foul call. We'll do math. Math is fine. We'll talk about math later. Talk about the game happening now. I suppose that's more important.
Fargo Shanley just hasn't got, like we said, that lid off the rim. It was like that for Cheyenne at that basket in the first half. It's exactly like that here in the second half. And now Cheyenne just seemingly can't miss on the other side here for the Mustangs. But again, you know what? As much as we're talking about their offense, their defense did enough, right? Only I think it was about 15 second half points they have given up so far here. When he can do that and get this one up to 60, it's going to be difficult for Shanley throughout the game. As we mentioned, the 40s and 50s was going to be good for Shanley. Once it got to the 60s, it'd be a little bit more challenging here for the Deacons.
Free throws made And we've got at the stripe here, just inside, it's Shorma. She's got 10. 61-44. It is Cheyenne leading Shanley with 2 minutes to play, and we'll get a foul. This is going to be tagged. We give Dietz her second. And on the other end, we'll see Benedict to the line. She was at the line last time, wasn't she?
She was.
Okay.
Yes, she was.
For whatever reason, I didn't tabulate those. So now she's adding to her totals, and she hits another one here.
She has a season record in steals with over 100 now on the season, and we've seen a couple added to that as well here today.
Yes, she has. She's played very well. She's a both ways player, no question about it. She makes both free throws here. Again, 63-44. 2 minutes to go. And the Mustangs in control, trying to stretch the lead. They lead it by 19. Deacons going to try some frantic efforts here to try to cut back the lead. It's going to be a tall task inside 2 minutes, and now a turnover. Up the floor, and again, one foul. Now there is double bonus, I should say, so we are at the 10 mark. And we'll get a foul with 1:41 to go. This will be on the Deacons once again. Shorma's third. And so we've got more free throws coming. Benedict will go to the line once again. So it looks like the Mustangs have put themselves in position here if they can close it out, which they should be able to do that. And they can and put themselves in a position for a run to Bismarck. And record would be 14-10 if they kind of find a way to come out with this one.
This will be the fifth state tournament appearance in program history for the Mustangs, and the third consecutive on top of it as well, Kevin.
Benedict to the free throw line again. After missing her first 2 free throws, she's made 8 consecutive. And it's the Mustangs leading it 65-44. The lead is 21 now in the game's final 90 seconds. Deacons basketball, their run of luck comes up short after leading at halftime, 27-21. Here's a three-point look by Roney. It's no good. Rebound is down. And coming up with a rebound that time is Bryn Bishop, the seniors for the Mustangs, getting out on her home court one more time, although this being a tournament setting, and wearing the visitors' uniform. Makes it kind of fun.
This is like the old school. It used to be the road team wore the whites instead of the home team, Kevin.
And the Minnesota side, the home team wears the darks.
There you go.
So it's interesting. We're having fun, I guess. How about another one from Benedict? Three-pointer, dials it up, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Mustangs. And the Deacons will sub out.
Give their seniors a round of applause one last time here.
Shorma, Sockmore, also Mezakim. And checking out as well as Ava Mears. Mustangs basketball, they inbound. Again, fresh shot clock. Difference of 21 seconds, so won't be able to just fire things off quite yet. But the Mustangs fans are recognizing the score and the time available, and they're getting excited about the celebration of a state tournament berth. Zoe Keene shares the basketball, and now they're going to kick it into the corner. Keene again hits the rim. Rebound comes down to Megan Dietz of the Deacons. Dietz going to roll, and she'll put up a layup. It's no good. Rebound and putback is no good for Ella Dye, and now a rebound for Cora Metcalf, her 10th of the game, a double-double. And the Mustangs will be able to roll this one out. The final, 65-44 on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. West Fargo Cheyenne is headed to state. They'll get through in a qualifier today. After trailing 27-21 at halftime, they put on a great second half to defeat Shanley 65-44 on yourliveevent.com and the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Stay tuned. Post-game report is on the way, and it's EDC tournament action on yourliveevent.com.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rep warning tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong, strong communities.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough. The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Back on the postgame report on yourliveevent.com, as it was a victory, 65-44 for Sheyenne. West Fargo Sheyenne topping Shanley today after trailing 27-21 at halftime. Cheyenne comes out of the locker room and puts together an inspired effort. It was led by the efforts of the senior crew, and Brenna Dick, one of the seniors. 41 points today. Our Enbridge Henry player of the game. And Brenna, let's talk about this one. To you and your teammates, congratulations. It did not go, the first half was not how you like to play. What was going on out there?
No, yeah, we just felt like we weren't playing together, and as a team, we were trying to make it an individual effort. So in the locker room at halftime, we told each other that we needed to pick up the pace and play together.
Today a little bit different, right? It's a tournament. You got a little pressure, but you're also at home. Was it a little odd being on the opposite side of the court? Does that play into any of it?
Yeah, I think it definitely threw us off a little bit starting on the other side of the court, but we adapted, so that's all that mattered.
Sure did. Ball started to fall. The first half, shots just weren't falling. It had to be frustrating.
Yeah, we were definitely allowing that frustration to get to us and affect how we play as a team. So we just told each other to pick each other up more and put more effort into those plays.
And you guys came out inspired, and it was a huge second half. And now the opportunity in front of you, you get to go to state.
Yep.
This is the goal at the beginning of the season, and now you've got that far. So what's it going to take now to make this run continue for the Mustangs?
Yeah, we definitely need to play how we played the second half. We need to start off strong, come off more aggressive. So just having that mindset at the start of every game.
You shot the ball really well at the free throw line, too. You missed your first couple, and then you didn't miss after that.
Yeah.
That had to have been a good feeling.
Yeah, obviously those little points are important in games like these, so I knew I had to convert and make them.
I've had a chance to watch you some throughout the years here, and obviously now seeing the way that you can shoot the ball. Does Caitlin Clark's game does that impress how you can shoot, or is that just the range you've been able to develop? How does that work for you?
Yeah, sometimes I just forget where I'm at and I'll just shoot, but I have worked on shooting a little deeper, and obviously Caitlin Clark is an inspiration for all girls basketball players. So yeah, for sure.
Pretty cool stuff. Brenna, to you and your teammates, congratulations. Best of luck at state, and congrats on a huge second half today. Well done.
Thank you.
Brenna Dick for the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs joining us. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life Takes Energy Enbridge with our Player of the Game here today in our post-game report on yourliveevent.com, where the Cheyenne Mustangs earn it 65-44. Talked about it. They trailed by 11 in the second half and cruised. Put together a 15-0 run, and they extended that lead all the way to 21 at 65-44. And the Mustangs top the Shanley Deacons. Deacons season ends 8-16, while the Mustangs 14-10, advancing into the state tournament. The West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs earned victory here today, as we'll get to some more final numbers and final stats, as we'll bring you the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, all that. Plus, we'll get ready for Game 2 of our 3 from Cheyenne on yourliveevent.com.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
YourLiveEvent.com, RDK Enterprises, Precision Play of the Game, RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates and information and questions. It's RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119. As Cheyenne tops Shanley 65-44 to advance to state in a AA Division AA girls basketball next week in Bismarck. Play of the game, it was a stretch where West Fargo Cheyenne, I'll call it plays of the game, when they went on a 15-0 run, trailing by a score of 26-36. They go on a 15-0 run, and during that stretch were plays of the game that led them to victory, and they never trailed after that point. Cheyenne topping Shanley, moving to 14-10 on the season. Will either be the 3 or the 4 seed in the Division II tournament. Division AA tournament, that is, and Shanley season ends 8-16. So, run down the final statistics here today, and then we're going to get you ready for our next game, as we'll be having, again, the full slate of activity here today, all 6 games of EDC tournament action on yourliveevent.com. Coming up here as we get a chance to roll through our East Region tournament. The next game will be North and Davies coming up at noon on yourliveevent.com. For West Fargo Cheyenne, 3 points for Kendra Nickerson, 10 points, 10 boards for Cora Metcalf, 10 and 5 for Callan Fosher. It was, let's see here, 3 points, 3 rebounds for Evie Seavald, 41.6 boards for Brenna Dick. Zoe Keene goes for 5 points, 5 rebounds. Aaliyah Jackson, 2 points, 2 boards. 11 of 13 from the line were West Fargo Cheyenne, and they had 34 rebounds, 14 turnovers. For the Shanley Deacons, Adura Isaac at 2.7 rebounds. Ella Dye with a rebound. Nora Roney had today 8 points, 4 boards. 9 and 8 for Mez Hakeem. 2 rebounds for Megan Dietz. Maggie Shorma, 10.6 rebounds. Apologize to Maggie for the first half. I was not saying her name correctly because I didn't have the right sheet of the roster, and I apologize for that. That's on me. Maggie had a great game, had 8 in that first half, ended the game with 10.6 boards. Riley Sievert, 6 and 8, and it was Celie Stockmore with 8 points, 2 boards. 9 of 10 from the line were the Deacons, 38 rebounds, 20 turnovers. Their season ends 8-16. Thanks to our sponsors for making the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. And a thanks to Chase Miller for his assistance, the staff and everyone here at West Fargo Cheyenne School, and to Joe Lear, who ran a great camera for us. He's gonna stick around. He said, yeah, I'll keep doing this thing, and we'll have some fun. We'll bring you more action here today. Our coverage here today, broadcast of the tournament game, authorized by the special arrangement of the Board of Directors of the North Dakota State High School Activities Association. Final, Shanley, or I should say West Fargo Cheyenne to state. They defeat Shanley 65-44 in a EDC qualifier, state qualifier today on yourliveevent.com.